We turn now to the ICU projections the state based their decision on to lift that stay-at-home order yesterday. But a lot of questions remain after just portions of that data was revealed. 23 ABC's Bayan Wang has more on the breakdown given by the California Health and Human Services Dr. Mark Ghaly.
Dr. Ghaly explained the state's formula they use to project the future ICU capacities of California's 5 regions. This comes after local politicians asked the state for more transparency on how they're making decisions during the pandemic.
We need more transparency. We need more clarity. The governor can't keep changing the rules without presenting the data behind the projections that he's using.
It's frustration like this from Republican Assemblyman Vince Fong that's been echoed by the Kern County Board supervisors during the pandemic. Questions about where the data is coming from in Governor Newsom's decision-making have resurfaced as he lifted stay-at-home orders Monday, sending counties back to the state's tiered-based system. On Tuesday, California Health and Human Services Secretary Dr. Mark Ghaly gave some details of the formula used to project the ICU capacities of California's 5 regions.
And so we use that formula then to look at what we predict will be the ICU admissions. Again, using that rate of transmission that are effective to help us project out what the number of cases will be.
That formula allowed the change with the stay-at-home order. Still, questions remain about the information used in this data and if it's enough to help make those decisions. Yanir Baryam, an expert in the quantitative analysis of pandemics, is also asking those questions.
So what they're doing is they're saying, we can tell you how many hospital beds will be occupied, but that's based on assuming that it'll keep going down. It's pretty obvious if they relax the restrictions and the number of new cases is going to go up. So that's what the problem is. So the problem is not anything in this formula. The problem is in what did they assume was going to be the reproduction rate in a week or two.
And that's why Baryam thinks the model isn't as important as the state's strategy, which he believes could be improved.
Before you talk about the model, you have to figure out what the strategy is. And the problem currently is they're using what we call a red zone strategy. They say, hey, we're expecting there to be a few empty hospital beds, so why don't we fill them? That's basically the narrative.
And we reached out to the California Public Health Department to learn more about this formula and the data they released today. So far, no answer from them. However, Fong's office says they're going to take this information and they're going to try to connect with the Kern County Public Health Department to learn more. In Northwest Bakersfield, Bayan Wang, 23 ABC, connecting you.